Hello, and welcome to Sunday Vibes. Today, I want to talk about sanity and insanity, and just talk about how I always try to drive home the point, the importance of being. We do a lot. Sorry about that. One thing that we do is, well, a lot of things we do. We do lunch, we do church, we do people. I don't mean it in the way you're thinking. I mean, oh yeah, I talk to her. I'm friends with him. That kind of do people. I'm not gonna even get into the other do people, but um, we do a lot of things. But today, I want to talk about how the key to happiness is to just be. We put a lot of thought and action into, how, like I've stated over the past few weeks, how we present ourselves to the world, what we look like when we're walking out the door, the type of attitude that we're presenting to the world. I'm not going to take any stuff, or I'm not going to let people walk all over me, or the passive, maybe even passive aggressive attitude where you just don't do anything but you act out in other ways and other at other times. But when I say just be, I'm referring to just allowing life to happen, not to the degree that things get out of control and the kids run amok, but to the degree that you're not worrying yourself with all of the external stuff, just really concentrating on what your heart is telling you to do. Because if we're silent, our heart speaks. And for me, who's in my heart is God. And so I believe that God speaks. I am a follower of Christ. And so that is my internal barometer. But however you like to refer to your internal barometer, let that be your guide. I always say that a good rule of thumb is to let peace rule. We do the same things over and over and over again and expect different results. But when we find ourselves listening to our heart, listening to our spirit, following peace, being content with what we have, being thankful for what we have, and working towards our goals, we are so much more productive. I see it happening every day around me and even in my own life. I see that when I slow down and stop and really follow through with my plan, not worry about who's done what before me or who's working on the same thing that I'm working on, but really concentrating on my heart, my dreams, my goal. As I said, we have one heart, but we may have many dreams. We have may have many gifts, but we just need to focus on one thing at a time, doing that well, and being thankful and methodical in everything else. Again, not just doing this and doing that, but being. Smelling the coffee, smelling the roses, as they say. Really not letting life pass you by, but really taking a chance on waiting to see what's on the other side. And I don't mean waiting by just twiddling your thumbs, but actively waiting and believing and hoping and knowing that there's something better on the other side. You slowly work towards that thing in a peaceful, planned out method and getting to that other side with peace in your heart and joy in your spirit and thankfulness in your mind. Not doing the same things over and over again and expecting to see something different, but doing something differently and expecting to see something differently. And not only different, but a good thing, that happy thing. I always refer to happiness as not a place. People talk about my happy place, but it's not a place, it is a state of mind, and just allowing yourself to experience the happiness in each moment, being present in each moment, being authentic in each moment, and allowing life to lead you and take you where you're supposed to go. Not just life and the chaos that it brings, but life, the spiritual life, your spiritual peace, your spiritual guidance, allowing that to take precedence. And I assure you from experience that when you allow peace and truth to be your guide, nothing but extravagant and wonderful things can happen. Life beyond measure, beyond your dreams. So, as I promised, this is the end of Sunday Vibes. But if you are interested in a free coaching mini session, I am going to coach the first 3 people that email me an interest at Charlotte E. Terrell, all one word, Charlotte E. Terrell at gmail.com. Again, that's CharlotteETerrell at gmail.com. Email me, and the first 3 that email me will get a free mini coaching session. And so have in mind whatever it is that you want to talk about, and we will have a free session and try to get to a resolution of some kind. And at least I can give you some tools with whatever life situation you're facing. Again, be great, be well. Thank you for tuning in to Sunday Vibes, and I'll talk to you next week. Looking forward to hearing from my first 3. Have a great one.